Ekwughị ekwu mere ọnụ, mana ekwu anọghị mere ntị. Agba mbụ atụ n'ogwe, agba ịbụọ ọtụ n'ogwe, ọ bụ ogwe ka apịrị akụ. Welcome to M Special. The two adages I spoke is from Igbo extraction of Biafra land. And it says, when the mouth refused to talk, we blame the mouth. But when the mouth spoke and the ear refused to hear, who do you blame? And it says, when something happens, it keep happening to the same point. When are the people that are concerned going to learn their lessons? I say good evening from here to all my subscribers and all my viewers. Thank you for watching M Special. This very video is to my Biafran people, the freedom fighters, those that believe that they are the children of God. We all believed that we are the children of God, and all our hope is anchored on Him, especially to what we are going through in this very last phase of our freedom. I see it as at the last phase of our freedom. But I have something to say, my dear people. In as much as we all knew that we have a lot of fake people out there parading themselves as men of God, that does not mean that we don't have the true prophets. And when somebody has told you something first, second, third, without missing words, and you see all those proclamation or prophecies coming to pass, you don't need somebody to tell you that this person is indeed your own prophet to listen to. I do say in the Bible, I have not seen where God uses another tribe as to send message to the Israelites. All the prophets of the Israelites are the Jews, and our own case cannot be different. That does not mean that somebody somewhere cannot prophesy on what is going to happen in Biafra and it will be true. No, I didn't mean that. But the God and the Bible I read, what I observed is the prophets of the Jews are all Jewish. Why am I saying this? Will you like to see yourself in 2022 and be running helter-skelter because the enemy has finally declared full-fledged war on you? Taking your children around looking for where to hide. Moreover, we know we have no bushes too much anymore. Almost all our bushes are gone. Thank God for ESN. But even at that, we don't have bush to hide, unlike 1969. Everywhere is houses, even as we knew that we don't have the development we are looking for. But many of our forests has been brought down. So if war starts, where are we going to hide? I do ask myself a lot of questions. Where are people going to hide? The farms, the cassavas has been destroyed by Fulani and their cow. Then my mother told us and my father that they ran into the bush and they ran into the farms and they saw some cassava and they were planting and they were hiding because it's their land. The enemies does not know the land then. But this very time our own people are in the forefront of showing the enemies our hideouts. Why am I saying all this? We talk about sit at home. Everybody embraced it. Some people cancelled it. We must not sit back to blame. This is the time for Biafrans to sit up and do whatever that is needful, so far that thing is not sin before God, for our freedom. Moreover, if we claim to love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu truly, There is nothing that anybody will tell us to do for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out or for Biafra to come that we will hesitate to do. Let us ponder and stop a little. We make too much calls in the social media. We shout, we talk, we send messages. They are all important. But we have seen that nobody is going to help us if we did not liberate ourselves. After all, we didn't help anybody around the world to get their own freedom. So why must we put all our hope that God will help us and the America will come and this? It's now clear to us that those people we are hanging on and hoping on are not going to come. They will never come. So why don't we all sit up and do the needful? Suffer our flesh a little and get what we want for once and for our children, and have the peace that we all are yielding for. Christmas is around the corner. Every true Biafran that loves Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to be told that this Christmas is not Christmas for him or her, because I don't know what you are celebrating. Moreover, Christmas truly is not a Christian feast. We call ourselves children of God. Christmas is not a Christian feast. It's a feast for the pagans. Time has come that we must wholly, totally stand for what pleases God and what is right, no matter whose heart is hot. We have a prophet. I have recognized one personally, and his name is Ego Prophet of the Nation. I don't know about your opinion, but I have my reason for recognizing him, because I have seen his prophecies coming to pass accurately. So I don't know what will make anybody that truly believe in Biafra to hear the voice of this man and take it for granted. He is now calling, according to God's message from him, that Biafrans should sit at home from 18th of December for 2 weeks for God to liberate us. Obadiah called for Christians to sit at home for 1 week for the world to know that we are majority in Nigeria, and through that help us and liberate us. None of the Christian leaders spoke about it. It ended his life. None of them sent even a condolence. I didn't hear of any. I don't know about you. To his family. None of them moved as if something tragic or a tragedy happened to Christian members in Nigeria. Can presidents have been beheaded, shown the video, what an insult. None of us feel like something happened. We carry on our businesses. And yet, we keep referring to the Civil World War of 69 to 70. And we are seeing ourselves welcoming another Civil World War in Nigeria, because we have refused to do what we're supposed to do as human. We have refused to suffer our flesh. We have refused to deny ourselves some comforts to get to the end of this wickedness and get our freedom. I am making this video to encourage every true Biafran that love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to start campaigning for 2 weeks sit at home. This is a very important time that Biafrans should shut down. Any shutdown we do and we carry out at this very period will enter into the history of the world. So why are we hesitating to do it? The soldiers are everywhere, siege everywhere in our land, children disappearing, youths disappearing, boys being killed. We have no men anymore. How many more will they kill before we wake up from our slumbers? Biafrans, let us wake up. Did you see yourself as Idu Kingdom? Wake up. Did you see yourself as Idu Nation? Wake up. Are you calling yourself Idu Children? Wake up. Let us fight this final battle. Let us show love, tangible love to our leader who has given everything in his life to us. If we don't want to do it, let us just do it for him. 2 weeks sit at home from 18th of December. Count it down to 2 weeks. If God has demanded us to do that, I am encouraging you, my brothers and sisters, let us come out, bring out ourselves and do it. In the olden time, when things become tough, we read it in the Bible that the kings will put ashes on themselves. They will stop eating food. They will deny themselves the royal palace. They will come to the streets and cry and mourn with the citizens, calling upon God. What is stopping us to do that now? What type of comfort and fleshly control of body is stopping us to earnestly seek the face of God and suffer the flesh for our spirit to arise? It is time we must do something different. It is time we must do something different and tangible to see to the end of this mess. Because if we neglect the voice of God, God forbid, we will be like the Israelites, that a journey of 11 days took 40 days, 40 years. Let us not repeat history in a bad way. This is M Special. Bring forth your comments. This is what I think I will tell my people. Bring out your view. Together we deliberate on this. What do you prefer? To run around in war with your children in 2022, or to sit at home from the 18th of December for 2 weeks to get the peace and the final freedom that you want? Which one is more easier? To run around with children and everything, not leaving all your belongings and wealth and your AC behind, or to sit under and inside that AC without doing anything and allow the street to be deserted, and while you know you are not running anywhere and you are still having your food to eat? Let us think twice and take the right step. I pray that Chukwu Okike Obioma Pụrụ Ihe Niile will give us wisdom this very critical time to stop the blame and take the action. At least for once, show our leader tangible love. He is not doing Christmas, and we have no business to do Christmas if we truly love him. Thank you, and remain blessed.